Good morning and welcome to the organic roads allotment. Today we got a few beds that are empty and we're going to actually transform them into productive spaces. Okay, let's go and see that. This is the first bed that I've got that I had onions on before, just last week. So this is the bed that I'm going to put some tomatoes. Perhaps, just perhaps, I might even put some bed number one right at the gate. I think I'm going to actually put either pumpkins here or butternut squash. I've got some just growing now. A combination of butternut squash here or pumpkins with beans will do really well. So just a small line of beans, small line of pumpkins, because they've got a lot of space around here to actually just spread out nicely. Okay, let me show you bed number two. I harvested some garlic and red onions from here. I haven't really actually made a video about the red onions because I thought they didn't do as well as I wanted to. I will still show them perhaps in other videos and explain what I think happened. But at the moment I'm focused on what should I do with this bed. And my initial thought is getting some tomato plants in here, and in between those tomato plants, and again sort of fill the spaces in between with beans. I've got some bolotto beans nano, the non-climbing version, so it should do really well in here. Okay, so those are the two beds that I'm going to be using today. It's a hot day today. I do not want to spend too much time on at the allotment, and it's Father's Day today, and just to say thank you to my family, my partner and boys. They've got me this organic allotment t-shirt. I love it. I absolutely love it, because when you have an allotment and you got a lot to do, you really need your family to actually like be behind you, and my family is behind me 100%, and they often come out and help out as well. So thank you guys, I really appreciate it. Okay, so let's get back to work. Let's actually transform this, put some compost on it, turn it in, and do the same to the bed closer to the gate. So my intention with this bed is I'm gonna first weed it, and then I'll put some of my well-rotted manure and I'll turn it in, and I'll create sort of like furrows on it, and then tomato, bean, tomato, bean, tomato, bean. Okay, let's see how that goes. if you just joined us at this point, I've just weeded this plot here where I harvested onions a week ago. And what I'm gonna do is create two furrows. So let me just go ahead and show you. So what I would like to do is I'm gonna dig a bit of a ditch here and a ditch there, and I'm then going to put compost in that, and I'm going to grow tomatoes on top of it. Okay, so what I don't want to do is put compost down here, but it's exposed. Okay, so I'll show you once I've done that. So this is already very good ground, but the tomatoes and beans that I'm putting here, I want them to have extra nutrients from the well-rotted manure. And toward the season, I'll then turn this over again. Toward the end of the season, I'll put more compost here. Okay, so that's done, right? I'll just get a wheelbarrow full and I'll bring it here and I'll put it in there, and then I'll dig another one. So there will be about 3 of them. So on top, it will be about this type of soil, and the compost will be nicely buried under to enrich the soil. Okay, so let's see this part. Okay, since I'm gonna have tomatoes and beans here, I want to actually just put a few of the things that I always put on my tomato beds. The first is this crushed egg shells. I've literally been saving this up home, and this is to provide calcium. So just spread them in the soil. If you want, you could at home you could actually blend this, but I don't actually blend them at the moment because I haven't actually got a blender.
How long are you going to be with the water?
10 minutes. Yeah. Okay, we're just talking to another allotmenter about the water, because we have to actually share the water point. Okay, anyway, so this is done. So the next part is for me to put on another part of my signature, and that is banana peels. Put them in there. It's not necessary to do this, but I do like to enrich all the soil I'm putting my stuff in. Okay, banana peels. Then the next part is this, the well-rotted manure. Spread it in there. Okay, so that part's done. Let me quickly show you. So what I have is well-rotted manure, banana peels, and eggshells in there. So we got potassium, we got calcium, and then we have all the micronutrients from the manure. Okay, all right, so let's finish this off and I'll show you. Okay, so all I have to do now is just make another furrow there for the same mixture, and then I'm done, and then I can then plant on top. Let's finish this up, and then I'll level it off and put the plants in. All right, the bed is ready. I've put in a few tomatoes. I think I've got a Mascotka tomato there. I've got Roma VF here, and I've got Cherokee Purple and a Principe Bouguese here. So I'm gonna level this side and put in more tomato plants and use my companion guide. Well, I have already used it really to put some bean plants in the middle of the tomatoes. Okay, once I tie them up, I'll show you what it looks like, and we're done for the day. All my tomatoes are done. Okay, I'm just going to level it up now and put my beans in between these tomatoes. Okay, I'll show you in a minute. The bean family is a really good companion with tomatoes because bean have got that sort of nitrifying process where they get those, where they nitrify the soil, and that nitrogen is really crucial for these plants. Okay, so I'm gonna plant some of these next to tomatoes so they form a good companionship and they both benefit from each other. Okay, let's do that. So I'm gonna put a bean plant in the middle of these tomatoes. Okay, and then I think I'll put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then go on to the other side and put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 as well. I've got plenty of bean plant, so I don't think I'll run out. These are bolotto beans, and they are the nano version, which means I don't actually need to stake these. They'll sort of create like a bush rather than need to go up a stake. They're a bit leggy. I don't know why, because they've not been in a polytunnel. They've just been grown outside. So we'll just bury them a little bit deeper than usual. Okay, so that's 3. I might actually need 6. Very healthy looking. So I'll put them in, water them in, and we're done. Okay. This is actually the first year I'm growing these bolotto beans, so I'm really looking forward to seeing how they do. Normally I stick to French cobra beans. They are a family favorite, so okay. This part of the plot, I don't think we'll get enough sunshine because of the thornless blackberries that are at the back here. So I'll give that line a miss. I've got a bit of hay fever, and it just reminds me of when I started in January, when it was really cold. I could hardly speak without a sniff here and there. So I was just laughing to myself about that. When we started this season, average temperature was, I would say the highest was possibly 10. It was cold every day. Okay, so we got 4 left. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're done. One right here. Most of these tomatoes are going to grow really big, and I'm not really worried about them covering some of these beans, because these beans are going to grow big as well. So most likely be a race for this, for the sunshine, which I don't mind very much. Okay, 3 more. At this time in June, you could direct sow these beans. The only reason I put them in pots is because this bed wasn't actually ready. There were still red onions all over here. And the other bed that I'm also going to put some tomatoes in it wasn't ready either. I just harvested garlic from that. I put that in a previous video. I think 2 videos ago. I don't know, I'm losing count. The more videos we make, the more I lose count to which video contains which activity. I think I'm still lucky. I think I only have about maybe 25 videos, maybe 24, 25. So I don't know what I'm gonna do once they get to in their hundreds, because obviously at that point in time, whenever you talk about the videos, you possibly will need to go back and look to see what you have done in those videos. I'm trying to keep a little diary on what I'm doing, but it's still not easy, because at heart I'm a traditional allotmenter and I still want to document what I'm doing. Okay, so this plot is done. Let me just grab the camera and I'll be able to show you up close. So if you remember, this morning when we came here, all of this was just weeds. Now I've got, I think 4 different variety of tomato plants in here. Starting with on the other side, the far side, I've got Old German Principe Bogies, and I've got Maskotka, I've got Cherokee Purple, and Roma VF. It's a combination of all of those. And then I've just put in bolotto beans. I'm just gonna water this bed to just make sure that everything settles in nicely. And I go home. Today is Father's Day, so I need to go home and spend some time with my little people. My family is missing me. I suppose they miss me every time I'm at the allotment, but they do come and help me now and then, so it's a family activity as well. Okay, I'll see you in the next video. If you have enjoyed the transformation of our little plot here, subscribe to our channel and follow our growing season. We've got a lot more to do. As soon as we have a little bit of time, we'll be back here actually transforming all the other remaining beds. Right? Thank you for watching, and don't forget to actually leave a like or a comment or hit the notification button. And we'll see you in the next video. Thank you very much. Enjoy your day.